Hello everybody and welcome to this quick announcement and information about the guides produced for the Mirage 9-hole cup. The 9-hole cup is always a fun thing because it's a short and sweet tournament where, what can we say? It's not really the time to dial in as much as we normally do, which means that, it's 9 holes where there is a lot of players that can compete even with, limited amount of practice. But then having a good guide or having good shots is then going to give those players an even more massive advantage. So what we have decided to do in the team is that we will provide a qualifying round guide for Master Division for all our Patreons. And now, to have that said, we do have packages in all sizes. So if you just want to try out our guides, or maybe did try it out when they were free the last tournament or the last 9-hole cup, then you can do that for as little as $2.50. So $2.50, then you can get the qualifying round guide for Master. And if we then do decide to do a guide for the weekend round, I'm not gonna promise that we do, because it all depends on time, but there is a big possibility that we do a weekend round or a final round guide. Then you will obviously get that included as well. So make sure to become a Patreon, make sure to get one of our packages, make sure to try out the best Master guide there is out there and see yourself that it's definitely a little bit more fun to play with a guide. Again, the Mirage 9-hole cup is the Oasis 9 holes that we in the team has played a lot of times. And enjoy some holes and enjoy and not enjoy some other holes. But just quickly look at when it comes to the guide. This is a part 3. You can see here we work a lot with visual and a lot with our format to display the content in a good way. Because there's one thing to have a good shot, but there's a different thing to present that shot in a understandable and easy way to follow. Obviously, we do have the text on top, we have the pictures. Then you can also see that we do have 2 VPR tables, and you can see that little picture with 2 arrows. That is that we do work a lot with wind angles. To become a great player in Master, and that for matter in other divisions as well, you need to understand that the wind arrow is not constant. The wind arrow is going to change between the shots that you're taking. Sometimes you will have a wind angle that is more crosswind, sometimes you have a wind angle that is a little bit less crosswind. Obviously it's not going to be tailwind and then headwind, but it's going to be similar but not the same. And then we, especially in Master, when we do play with higher wind, we need to make a tweak for that to maximize the chance of getting a drop. This is something that is crucial, according to us in the team, to start learning, start adapting, and that is something that we, with the extensive amount of played shots to dial in shots, then we do try to add this every single time, to always have a plan depending on what type of wind direction we have. I'm not saying it's easy to follow, and you don't have to follow it, you can just follow it straight up and hope for the best. But if you want to maximize the percentage of drops, then you need to work with wind angle tweaks. When it comes to a regular part 4 or part 5, you can see that we work on basically a split guide page. The first shot is at the top part of the guide page. Then the second shot is at the bottom part of the guide page. This to make it much more simplified when it comes to following it, that when you're done with the drive, you can then remove all your focus from the top part of the page and just focus on the second part. Obviously we do provide different type of yardage tables depending on what we see being necessary for the second shot, but it's always references for the second shot to make sure that you would in somewhat know that if you do everything that you should be doing on your second shot, you at least are going to always be very close. And some of the holes we can actually say that if you do everything right, it's gonna drop to 100%. Again though, you need to hit perfect, you need to do everything correct, you need to have the pull angles correct, you need to have the the different type of things correct as well to be able to maximize that outcome. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the way to get them. Patreon.com/golf-tommy, and once again, it doesn't matter what package you have to try out our guides for Master Division in the 9-hole cup, and that is the only guides we're doing for the 9-hole cup, as we don't do any other division. But if you do want to get for any other division, we do have the packages for Pro and Expert as well, the Ultimate Tournament guides that can be bundled together with our exclusive Tour Text guides, or or not bundled together, obviously, if you don't want to. But check it out. We do have the link to Patreon that is in the description down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching this announcement and information video about the upcoming Mirage 9-hole cup that starts on Thursday, which is the 26th of August here in Golf Clash the game. So, thank you so much once again, and good luck in the Mirage 9-hole cup.